Welcome back, YouTube. So now we have some interesting price action here going on for Doge, and that is a pretty decent spike in the shorts that's just happened here. Not substantial enough to cause necessarily like a big swerve in price action, but a substantial position, right? Over 104%. As of right now, it was around like 99%. They've actually increased it since I made the post on in the community section and on X. We're above literally launched off of the 200, above the 72, skyrocketed the 14. This is the highest position they've held in over a month, right? Since a couple of months ago when they say around April 20th. And this is also the level that they got wrecked at back in March. Literally, the level here, right where they're spiking at right now. This is the level that they got wrecked from in March, and of course that was the highest outside of last month. At around, what is this, the 4th? That was the highest position that they had taken this year. So we're not seeing a substantial drop in price action here. So this can be for a couple of reasons. Now, the primary reason you obviously get into shorts is going to be because you have a position and you are trying to take one because you believe that the price is going to go down. It's been on occasion that they'll jump in foreshadowing, like if they are betting a larger position and they simply want to have those sell orders in just to kind of like stump out like momentum from like something like a news or a short-term catalyst. We've seen that, but typically it's for price action. They believe that it's going to take a dip here. So what I want to do is I'm going to analyze this live to just kind of see what to expect. We're going to take a look here at Bitcoin, and we see Bitcoin is up 4.81%. So this isn't something that's market wide. This is something more so Doge specific. Now, this could be a lone warrior going into to Doge overall, just saying, hey, look, I just want to have a position. I think we have a Powell speech on Tuesday. Don't quote me, but it did. Sometimes, inside information does happen. So I just was curious to see what is the thinking behind this, because right now Bitcoin is doing absolutely phenomenal. It's we're setting to retest the all-time high, and after that we go on a run. It goes on a big run to literally possibly setting some new all-time highs across the board here. That's going to set Ethereum off, Doge off for sure. Doge, because even with the golden cross, the pending golden cross we have, that's one of the biggest things that we have here is for, matter of fact, let's move the fib so you can see this clearly. That's one of the biggest things that we have here is the 72 and the 14. Make sure you guys can't see that. Yeah, it's the 72 and the 14. So that's one of the biggest things that we have here going for us. So because we have right now that price action from last week has us running. We're still touching the 72, but pretty much has us running parallel to it and a slight curve down. And now, obviously, with this price action, with this trend, we are going to break above it relatively quick here. Because even right now, 16.3 was the mark. We're at 16.3 now, and that's going to put us roughly on par with the 72. So this trend here that we're seeing, for those of you who may be looking on a phone, I want to try and zoom in here. But this trend here that we're seeing since the 3rd, this is an uptrend. Every day it's closed higher. So when you start to see these positions here, this could be a strategic position. We've seen it on occasion. Normally they take out larger positions than this. So we can confirm this if shorts increase their position from where it is now. Like if we get 2 or 3 days of increased short positions, this could be a catalyst for it. So right now we're on this uptrend here from the 3rd. So shorts, for those of you who are unfamiliar how they work, they generate a sell order immediately. So even now with that increase in shorts, we're still green on the day. So this is including those automatic sell orders that went into the market. So what this can mean is you see that this is getting ready to have a big signal here. This is going to trigger some additional buyers. This is going to trigger a price action to the upside. So what you can do is try and get some sell orders in here and try and curve that expectation, or get it to retest back down to around this 15.5 mark, right? And but again, that'll be confirmed if we see an increase in shorts steadily, probably over the next couple of days, because right now with the amount of shorts that they're doing, that's not they're not they don't have enough shorts to even get that job done. But you can try and do that to kind of have some a create those artificial sell orders to get like a retest to the downside. This is for the people that were in like GameStop and AMC. You are very familiar with that strategy, right? They pile on the shorts when you're about to break higher, or they anticipate a big run coming up and they want the asset down. They'll start piling on those shorts to try and prevent that. And obviously, when the asset breaks to the upside, let me delete this and then we'll take a look at what happened last time. When the asset breaks to the upside and it says, okay, well, it didn't work or the momentum was too strong, then you just see one big red candle and they kind of come out of it, which is what happened here in March, right? This was, hey, let's pile on. Then we saw some consecutive movements here, always to the upside for like the next 4 days. Didn't work. Dogecoin was running. Didn't work with that 14 across the 72. It was looking good. Didn't work. So we just saw one big red candle. Okay, we'll get them next time, right? So we can confirm if that's going to be a strategy here over the next few days. If we start getting like these little bumps here, or if they take a larger position tomorrow, that's one of the other things as far as what's going on with price action here. And they anticipate that move to the upside, because normally when you see the short spike, it's because they anticipate the move to the downside. But typically that has to be coupled with you can see some evidence here across the market that can be coupled with some like a red day, or it's struggling to break out, or you can compare it to see, let's say, like a spike in like Bitcoin, or Bitcoin starting to go down. But if it's just seems like it's coming out of nowhere, then you can kind of compare that to kind of what they do typically with like meme plays, which is try and influence the price to get it down. So let's take a look here, because you'll see even with open interest, liquidations, everything, shorts have been liquidated, right? So this is even here. You can just say, hey, look, this is on a 24-hour. It looks like, hey, shorts are liquidating their positions here. So why are they increasing? See, shorts can swap too, same way that longs can, right? So this is a renewing of some of those positions, some of those older positions. The asset didn't go down. They said, hey, okay, well, I'm going to take my short position here. And this can also be a thing where they're saying, hey, if we get it to 22 cent, maybe we can get enough people to sell and get that overshoot back down. So pile on shorts at 22 cents, and we'll have some shorts here at around like 16 cents. And if we can get that overshoot, maybe we can kind of panic sell it and get some leverage on the way down. So these are a couple of strategies you can use. It's pretty much the same thing that the longs do, even when they swap, but it's just like the opposite. It's just that, in my opinion, shorts are more evil, because when you buy shorts for the simple sake of killing a run or trying to influence it around certain strategic zones, it just seems at another level of unethical like behavior. And again, people that have been in like GameStop and AMC, you guys can attest to that, because we've seen it across the board. Shorts here are certainly spiking, right? 26%, almost 27% on the 5 minute, on the 30 minute, the 1 hour, over 27% on the 4 hour, and on the day, 26.52%. So this is some of the bigger numbers here that we've seen since we've been talking about this on the channel. So, and again, this will be one of the indicators of peak bull run as well, because these numbers will flip. You'll start to see like 60, 50, 60%, 70% shorts, and then 26% long. So that's one of the interesting pieces of data that you can use to say, okay, you know what, we reached peak bull run here, and the bullishness has left the market. Open interest is up 4.11%, 857 million in open interest. One of the bigger the tell signs is going to be for us going forward, and that rush of liquidity coming in. We cracked that 900 million mark. We get to that 900 to a billion mark, we ran substantially every time for the last for the last year. Like every time we got to that mark, which would be back in March and then October, those big influxes of cash. So those are really what some of the indicators that we're looking for. But overall, We haven't seen anything that would give us an inkling of saying a breaking trend. Let's take a look here overall at market trend before we completely make that bold statement. What's going on with coin market cap? Hold on. Let's try again. There we go. Okay, so market's green. Those just turned red on the 7-day, 0.28%, but the market overall is green. I guess she just turned red. Well, no, she was 6.6% red, so that makes sense. Yeah, market's green. So again, this could be some foreshadowing, and like I said, they are trying to, like we talked about as far as like those indicators, because we'll see some fluctuations here, the 24-hour and the 1 hour. Overall, for the 7-day, it'll be a tie somewhere between like XRP and Doge. But again, with this rally that we're on for the 3rd day, it's looking like that should kind of pull us out of that trench there. But even overall, we've seen this is much more of an aggressive climb here on the far right of the screen. If you look, you'll see this is a more aggressive climb than even XRP, but it's doing the same trend that you'll see up here with the Solana. You'll see similar with BNB. Let's see, Ethereum, Bitcoin, similar trend. So this is a minuscule difference, but those amount of shorts that are coming in, those are technically sell orders. So this is some of the things that they do to influence price action, because if you see 100% in sell orders, whether it's $1 million, $10 million, $100 million, that is technically quote unquote the sell orders entering the market immediately. So when they cover those shorts, then they have to buy, right? So when they buy, that can help fuel a run, or they're hopefully, in their opinion, they're going to try and buy it lower to turn a profit. But overall, we haven't seen evidence here of the market turning against Doge. Again, it's green for the 3rd day, still on a current uptrend. It's about to close. That kind of looks like it's going to close green for the 3rd day in a row. So we'll monitor this over the next couple of days. But overall, they're positioning themselves. Looks like they're trying to jump in front of a potential run. And since we've ran in October, which was like technically the bottom of the market, they've gotten bent over, wrecked, whatever you want to call it, 100% of the time when they try this strategy. So we'll see how it works out for them now. I'm not seeing evidence of anything here to trigger panic unless they got some extreme inside information or something. But I'm not seeing anything here that would lead me to believe that they're going to be successful this time any more than they were successful the other 3 times. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I love to hear. I wanted to cover this because I saw the adjustment here. So looks like they're trying it again. So maybe I guess they say 4th time the charm. We're going to get them this time. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. So we're going to certainly try and beat Bitcoin to 100,000 subscribers, to 100,000 price action for Bitcoin subscribers for the channel. I'll greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.